Hi guys and welcome back to Golf Architect. We have been busy. We did a bit grinding off screen. We just went and finished the rest of the golf course, but you haven't missed much. I will take you through the three extra holes that we did build off screen, but here it is. Obviously, we know what we've done so far. We've made this very flowery as we unlock that. The end of our last mission, coming into our new golf course. We've got these holes coming down the bottom end, but then the new part, which is up here. So after hole 5, we are coming on to hole 6, which takes us along par 4 uphill over to here, slightly bringing the water on the right hand side into play. That's our first one that you haven't seen, covered in these orange wildflowers and red flowers around the tee box as well. It's a bit of a fun start, and then brings you back for hole 7. So I built a little restaurant, a little rest stop here, halfway house as it were. Number 7 takes you a par 3 over the water into a short, narrow green with sand off the back, trees on the right, and wildflowers on the left. So accuracy is key on that hole. And then after that, we take you back the other way, hole number 8, which is a par 4 dogleg right. So you got your little halfway house here with a little seating area and a fountain. We've got our lovely golfer's statue there. So you're teeing off, you got a nice little view going this way. You want to go right, but not too far right, as we've got a river that follows the whole of this hole, opening up to a little lake in front of the green. Landing spot off the tee is essential here. You want to land around here or here if you are brave enough to carry the corner, and then you should have a short iron into the green. Long is dead, left is dead. You can bail out right here, but obviously you'll be blocking the other people on the final tee, which is hole 9, going back towards our clubhouse, which is a dog leg left. So we had a dog leg right, we're now having a dog leg left. So you slicers, including myself, this hole is not for you. Going right, you'll end up on the opposite fairway. If you slice it right hard enough, you'll end up on the other fairway. If not, if you're a hooker, it's not safe, as we've got this river that comes in here and we've got lots of sand protecting this green. You can, if you are a big hitter, carry the corner. However, it's going to require a bit of shot shaping, as I've put this massive tree there to stop the straight shot going in. But you're going to have to carry it a long way to get to this corner, and we've also got another tree here protecting the front of that green. So the sensible play is to play a nice mid to long iron into this space and then play up there. But if fortune should favour you on this day, or you are chasing a score, then going over the corner is a massive one. And that brings us back to the clubhouse, which is next to our driving range, which is going successfully. People practicing there. This is taking ages. People are queuing for it. Hopefully that will be resolved now all holes are open, but that is our golf course. So what we're going to do is I'll take you through each of the holes, and we're going to host a tournament, and hopefully we can win this one. So this will be our second tournament that we have done. So let's get to the tournament page. Actually, we need to get our style points up to 80. Does it say 80? Okay, so we'll work on that, and then we'll host a tournament for there once we get our style points up. So we're currently at 70. We want to be at 75. So the way that you can do that is, what I've been figuring out is you need to upgrade some of your services. So let's upgrade that to level 3. Let's see if that helped anything. Clubhouse is maxed out at level 3. Let's check all our buildings. Snack bar maxed out to level 3. Restroom also maxed out to level 3. Let's see what we can do. Structures, clubhouse wear is pretty high. I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Employees. Okay, employees can rest here. Who else do we need to work here? We need somebody. What is it, an assistant? Helps manage commercial buildings. Let's do that. Style 45. So how do we increase the style? The design score is fine. That's about that. Ergonomics, general happiness, that's fine. Prestige, reviews, weeds, trash, employees, general, handicap reviews, happiness, ability level, membership stats, whole design. That's fine. So I have a 75 worth of style. I don't know if because we need to build more restroom. I mean, there's a lot of people requiring there. Maybe we put a restroom up here. Let's go. Services, restroom. Let's put that there. Path in. Path. I'll upgrade that. And again, don't know if that helps. Should also probably put a toilet here. Let's delete some of these flowers because what we should do is if we put bathroom in there, restroom. Don't know if that's going to help. Hasn't moved. Okay. So I wondered, the clubhouse, is it just... So you can't, so there's no food in the clubhouse then, so I need another building for that. That seems a bit weird because, oh, the restaurant. Okay, let's stick a restaurant here. We haven't had this before. Ah, there we go. So that helped. Okay, we've got pudding green, ice cream truck. We've unlocked the next one, and now we've got first cut grass, which is good because that will make our course a lot better. Finally worked it out. Okay, so here he is, the influencer Ace Hall. I've chosen put down as the host of my annual Ace Off Golf tournament, in which the winner gets $1,000,000 and a ride in my personal jet, and the loser gets slimed. The catch: every hit of the golf ball releases a powerful shock of 10,000 volts to the golfer. Wait, what do you mean we couldn't get clearance for that? Someone's getting fired for this. Okay. Thing is, I was going to join $1,000,000 for it. Would have been absolutely insane. But yeah, that's a bit Mr. Beastish, isn't it? You get 10,000 volts for every bad shot. I'd literally be a bag of sand by the end of the round. Okay, so let's get the tournament hosted. What I do want though is to put a putting green just because that will look really nice. We did leave this area, left this space so that we could have all this. Terraforming is impossible. All right, okay, let's do terraforming, flattening the terrain. Let's do that. Perfect. Right. Okay. So let's get the training. Small putting green. Look at that. People putting there, sat at the restaurant. How nice is that, by the way? Oh, that's so good. So for unlocks here, first cut, championship rough. Oof. Oh, that's going to be nice on the next crown, but that means that you can get first cut. So if we just place this, we'll finish this stuff off because first cut's going to be a nice little finish to that. And then we can have first cut down the side here. So for you non-golfers, first cut is basically greenkeeper does go around and he just cut the grass, except for the first cut, he usually just does one layer. So he just cuts it pretty much like your back garden, just cutting it to one layer. I mean, some of you might be really proud garden owners, and I'm not disrespecting you guys at all. But for us regular folk, it's just when you take the lawnmower and you go over it one time. Obviously, a fairway, it's like you go over it with the cutting the grass. You also then roll it so it gets flat, and then you cut it again, and you cut it shorter and shorter until basically it's a carpet. First cut, it's just going over one. Although this grass looks pretty long, looking like some people's back gardens, but yeah, but usually there it gives you an effect where basically the fairway runs out and then it becomes the first cut on that side. So I'll just put it for that hole because I'm not too keen on the look of it actually. Cool. So let's go ahead and host our tournament. So this will be our second tournament. Let's see how we do. Hopefully we can win this one. Last time, for those people who watched the second episode, last time we had a bit of a nightmare on the last three holes. So let's see if we can do it. So play in the tournament. Let's go. Right. So the raccoon, our little mascot, is here just to see us off. So the first one is 499 par 5. Let's see what we can do. So aim to the right. Right is safe. We want to stay out of that sand. Wind is helping. So that's good. Let's see. That's slightly right, but I think we're going to be okay. Good. Perfect. Right in the middle of the fairway. That's what we like to see. Okay, next one. I can't make it in one, so I'm going to have to club down. The 4-iron? 4-iron seems like the safe play. So that's just there. That takes the bunker out of play there. Let's just put a nice one in the space. Hopefully it doesn't roll out. Nice 4-iron, just sit nicely. Perfect. Should roll back. Put us in perfect position. Now, nice approach onto the green. Should bring us in nicely. That could be really good. Sit soft. Ooh, nearly slam dunk straight in there. Okay, and then hopefully to finish this off. So I know that they've updated with the putting. You can't put it so hard. Before you could just smash it at the hole, and as long as it was online, it would drop. Now it has to be a bit more place. So that's the first one. We've come in on a birdie. So we are currently in the lead. Monica Johnson trails behind us, followed by Lisa Lee. What a name. It's like a stage name, that. So I've got a driver out. Surely I don't need a driver. I definitely need a driver. So I need to take some off this. It's not full amount. Wind is in our face, so it might be most of it, to be honest. Let's see if that can make it. That looks pretty good. Sit nicely and come back down. Oh, okay. I went a bit long there, but luckily it didn't go out bounds. So we'll just be chipping unless this manages to roll itself onto the green. Let's see, are we putting here? Okay, I've got a gap wedge, which is a bit too much club, but let's just try a little one. See if we can chip this in. Oh, full swing, but that'll do. That'll do. Nice little chip on, and then hopefully we can finish this off for the par. And that should do us nicely. So you've seen that hole before. For those people, we can change it actually to score. I prefer score layout. It makes a bit more sense. I don't really want to see the shot. So score layout currently -1 overall, +2 Monica Johnson. Karen Roberts, Lisa Lee has dropped down a place. Karen Roberts is tied up, but has her honours on the next hole. So everyone is chasing each other at the moment. Let's see this par 4. So introducing the water there, but for me it's a full driver. That's what we like to see. Some people that water might come into play, can't go too far. Oh my gosh, I've got all of that. Please stop. Oh my god. So Dave just doing his job, talking on the phone. So let's see if we can make it on there. Somehow we stayed out of the water. Wind was definitely in our face. It shouldn't have gone that far, but hey, we are dry, so that's the main thing. Let's see if we can get there. And then wind is still in our face, but I'm not going to trust it as much this time. So let's take a bit off it. Nice and straight. Hopefully that sits nice. And that's in. Oh my gosh. That's an eagle. That is the second time I've chipped in on this hole. If you remember when I had the tiny, tiny green, if you've not seen it, go back to the last episode. I literally ran out of money, so I just left the green. It was the one square wide. But what a start. We're on -3. And Lisa Lee is climbing the leaderboard. She's on +4. But people are having a tough time with this golf course. I think it's got to be the length. I think with this, you're getting away with it not being such a long hitter. I think long hitters are getting punished because you're just going for it. Right. So this is a par 3. We've got this lovely little garden area that's there blocking our way. But what we need to do is probably take some off. I don't know if a 3-iron is good. 3-iron is perfect for me. So I can literally give it all I've got with this. Wind is definitely going right to left. So let me just try and go over this garden a little bit. So I want everything I've got here because wind should help us sit nicely. Oh, that's big. I think we're in the sand there. Thought it was going to sit soft. I forgot I designed this green absolutely like a lunatic. So we're definitely going to be chipping here. Coming away with par on this hole is essential. So, but it's also pretty tough. Don't know how much the sand is going to take away from me, but we just want to be probably above half. Let's see if we can get that. Oh my gosh, I just slam dunked it in again. The boy is on fire. That's another birdie. -4 through 4. Absolute sensational round so far. Lisa Lee still trailing. It's pretty much a fight for second right now. Obviously, definitely might have spoken too soon, but we're currently doing pretty well. Hole 5, straightforward, par 3. This is the must make par here on this hole. It's definitely birdie gettable as there is no real danger. A bit of sand, but distance is everything. Wind is helping, so let's see what we can do. Let's try take that. Might be a bit too much. Let's hopefully it carries. Okay, it stopped a bit short. I think it caught a bit of the sand lip. It actually says we're in the sand, so just want a little bit. I think that should be enough. That should be perfect. Let's see if we can. And we've chipped in again. Honestly, this we are making a mockery of this golf course. If anybody is going to think we're a bandit, we're definitely playing off scratch. This is unbelievable. Look at our cows in the distance, just bobbing their heads. They're loving it. They're enjoying it. Our crowd's going wild. So next hole. This is hole 6. I'm buzzing for this. I don't honestly what a round, best round of my life. Right. So driver will take us probably into the daisies. So let's club down. Be smart here. Don't need to be a hero. It's going to take us 2 shots anyway. Wind is right to left, so let's aim slightly down the right, and we can give it everything we've got. Hopefully, it shouldn't reach the water, so that's perfect. Obviously, the big hitters might be able to go straight for the green, but put that sand in front to try and put people off. Right, we can go for it. Everything we've got again. Let's aim slightly right as the wind is there, and let's put it straight down the middle. That's a really good shot. Let's see if we sit soft and roll back down. It's going to roll off the green. We've been flush from the sun, to be fair. Oh, we are putting. We are putting. So let's see if we can get this one in. I think it's going to go over a little bump. So let's try and compensate for that. Let's try that. That's perfect. Oh, it did go over the bump. Stopped a little bit, but that's nice. We should tap this in for a par and move on to the next hole. There we go. Lovely. So we stop at a little halfway house, grab a drink with our boy Dave. Behind there, he's waiting for us. He's getting our drink order ready. But yeah, -5, +6, Liam Brown. Lisa Lee's dropped down a spot. Monica Johnson. It is pretty close here, and third place is also pretty close. Karen Roberts, let's see if she can crawl her way back into the game. Bit of a blind tee shot. This fairway is a bit of a slope, but we're going over water, so you can't see the water from this camera angle, but we will see it once we hit the shot. Wind is in the face, but it's died down. I think it's everything we've got here. And that should be nice to sit soft. Oh, nearly slam dunked it in, but we are on the green, and most importantly, we are dry, which is exactly what we want. So let's see what we can do here. So this is going to be a long putt, longest putt we've got. We've got water behind, so a little bit scary. Hopefully, we can get this on target. That's good weight. Go on. Yes, it's a beautiful birdie. So moving on again, doing unbelievable here. So that was hole 5, -1, +6, +8. See, Karen's dropped a shot again. Lisa Lee, though, is coming back. Liam Brown's dropped 2 shots. So, okay. So this one, obviously, can't cut the corner here. There's a lot of water, a lot of danger. It's that big dog leg left to right. We've obviously got a statue here. We're all refreshed up after seeing our mate Dave for a drink. It's definitely probably a 3-wood. Yeah. Play safe. Play where you can see. Wind is going to pull us away from the water, so let's just go for it. Everything we've got straight down there. Good. Hopefully we sit soft. Nice little rollout. That is A1. So it's back-to-back 3-woods for me. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach it, but we'll try. Wind is in our face. Let's aim right. Aim for the big part of the green. We're not pin seeking here. We are not professional. Just get it in and around. Go on, roll on there. Okay, it's going to be a tough uphill putt. This green is also a bit of a doozy. It's a flat little. I mean, obviously, groundskeeper was fuming this morning, putting the pin position there. Right, so we're going uphill. We need a lot of power, I think, to get up there, but we don't want to overhit it. I don't know if 3. I haven't worked out how much the slope affects it yet. Let's try maybe there. Oh gosh, that was way too much power. Okay, we're chipping, which we don't mind. But let's not make. Oh, we're in the sand here. Let's not make a meal out of this. Let's see if we can. So just under half, I think. See if that one's good. Go on, get in. Perfect. Oh, mate, forget putting. Let's just chip. Let's just play for the chips because we're unbelievable at hitting those chips. -6. We're going pro after this. We are going pro. Lisa Lee, she's dropped 3 shots on the last one. So only Kimberly Carter trails by 1 shot. Karen Roberts is still not out of it. She puts in a good score on the last hole. We'll see how we go. So final hole. So this is the one where big risk, big reward. As you can see, cut the corner. You know what? Let's go for it because I want you to see exactly if you play this hole dangerously what you can get. Wind is helping, so it should help us. Going around the tree here. Let's put a bit more on it, just like that. And let's see everything we've got here. See if we can carry the sand. Oh, it's high. I don't know if the wind's gonna. Oh, okay, we're short, but you know what? We're chipping, and that's what we like. Where we like to be. I would think wind is helping. Just less than half. Let's see if we can get this in. So sit soft. Go on, get in. Get in. And he's chipped another one in. That's another eagle. What a round. Winner of the tournament. Unbelievable. So, scores on the doors. I get 5,000 for winning that tournament. Lisa Lee came in second, and Karen Roberts did fight her way back up the leaderboard to finish in third place. Kimberly Carter, Karen Roberts obviously had a playoff, and Karen Roberts came out on top. That's our top three winners. Thank you for coming and good night. We might not have had electrically charged balls, but this was still a real shocker. Who'd have guessed the winner would be my own personal assistant? I'm sure they'll do great things with $1,000,000, like buying 20,000 official Ace Hole baseball caps and throwing them out my personal jet. Smash that like button for a chance to be added to the flight path. So, you heard Ace Hole. So it's your boy Ace Hole back with another countdown. We're looking for the 5 best par 5 holes in the world. That's right, I'm playing the long game, testing out these holes in person. Not only that, but I'm going to ace them all with a hole in one. Ace by name, ace by nature. Any suspicious video editing is purely a stylistic choice. So design score, par 4 holes. I've got 5 out of 6. I just need one more, so we should be able to make that. But I think that's enough for our episode. We're coming down to the end of it. We've only got one episode left. We'll definitely finish that mission with Ace Hole. Probably do another tournament. I'll probably do some grinding off screen. I'll build some more holes, buy a bit more land. As it says, own 8 plots of land. I don't know if hole 10 should maybe start here. Do like hole 10 around the restaurant. That would be pretty cool. Par 3 over the restaurant. And then maybe a walk across here, and then have the rest of the holes coming down, and then finish back through this gap. That could be an option. We'll explore it, but you guys let me know in the comment section if you want to see me design the course and we go and we build it together, or if you like it more like this format where we just do the grinding and building the course off screen, and then we just host a tournament and do some more of the fun stuff and maybe add a few more of the little building things. You guys let me know what you prefer, what kind of layout. I've really enjoyed this game. There will be a voting going over to the onto our community page for the next mini series that we do, and then also you can vote for this to be a full series if you want more content from Golf Architect. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the family, and I'll see you next time for some more Golf Architect.